Turning to Crime Watch this morning, we are learning new details about the two 13-year-olds accused of brutally murdering an elderly woman. Antonio Barbo and Nathan Pape allegedly beat Barbo's great-grandmother to death last week in Sheboygan Falls. Last night, school leaders at Farnsworth Middle School sent out letters to parents. They're offering counseling for students after the horrific incident.
My daughter doesn't know how to process it right now, just because she has known him, and the other boys since they were in elementary school.
The two teens remain in jail on a $1 million bond. They're scheduled to be back in court next week. A Sheboygan man has been sentenced for murdering another man outside a Walmart store. 21-year-old Cao Yang will spend 18 years behind bars. Yang opened fire on a group of people in a Walmart parking lot in January, killing Feng Li. The victim's family was emotional as they talked through an interpreter, begging the judge to give Yang a life sentence.
And like to sentence Ku Yang for life is not easy. Somebody just killed it for nothing.
Yesterday, Yang apologized to the victim's family, saying he will carry this scar for the rest of his life. A pedestrian on Green Bay's east side is fighting for her life after police say she was hit by a car. Todd Destry has been arrested on suspicion of operating while intoxicated, causing injury. Police say the 21-year-old woman was found lying unconscious on South Baird Street early Sunday morning. Destry is expected to appear in court within the next few days. Liz Fond du Lac woman has pleaded no contest to attempted first-degree intentional homicide after police say she tried to kill her daughter with sleeping pills. Kenna Bowe is accused of giving her 6-year-old daughter the pills back in January. She'll be back in court for sentencing November 29th. A trial date has been set for a former aide to then County Executive Scott Walker. Kelly Rindfleisch was in court Monday. She's one of 4 former Walker aides charged in a John Doe investigation. The governor may be called to testify, but the judge wants to be sure the focus stays on Rindfleisch.
He's not the defendant. He's not on trial, and I'm going to turn this case into a trial or a referendum on Scott Walker.
Rindfleisch is accused of illegally campaigning while working for Milwaukee County. Her trial begins October 15th. And finally, Wisconsin's controversial collective bargaining law is being argued in a federal court of appeals in Chicago. Yesterday, the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals heard arguments over whether Act 10, which limits collective bargaining rights for most public employees, is constitutional. Earlier this month, the Wisconsin judge threw out major parts of the law. The state is appealing that ruling. Still ahead this morning, you can deny it all you want, but winter is on the way. Hear how the city of Green Bay plans to cut back on overtime when it comes to snow removal. Plus, a special honor for one worker in Ripon. Hear why it involves a washer and dryer.